In the ever-evolving saga of rock and roll, few stories are as poetic and bittersweet as the recent drummer handover between two of the genre's most respected figures, Josh Freese and Ilan Rubin. After over a year of sitting behind the Foo Fighters drum kit, Josh Freese has officially stepped aside, making way for Ilan Rubin to become the band's next full-time drummer. Freese, a revered veteran who has lent his percussive power to everyone from A Perfect Circle to Devo, 9 Inch Nails, and Sting, joined the Foo Fighters in 2023 in the wake of Taylor Hawkins' tragic death. His addition was seen not only as a tribute to Hawkins' legacy, but also as a lifeline that helped the band continue its healing journey through music. His live debut at the group at their comeback show brought both tears and thunderous applause, marking an emotional return to the stage for Dave Grohl and company. But in May 2025, fans were blindsided when news quietly broke that Freese had parted ways with the band. The decision, reportedly made internally by the Foo Fighters, came without warning to Josh. In a candid Instagram post shared shortly after the news began circulating, Freese didn't lash out or express anger. Instead, he acknowledged the pain and confusion, admitting that he was, quote, shocked and disappointed, but not bitter. He made it clear that he wasn't given a detailed explanation for his departure, only that the band was choosing to go in a different direction. His response struck a chord with fans and fellow musicians alike, who praised his honesty, humility, and professionalism. He didn't try to sugarcoat the moment, but neither did he let it harden his heart. "Of course, I support whatever they feel is best for the band," he wrote, reminding everyone why he is one of the most respected drummers in the business. Then came the announcement that Ilan Rubin, longtime 9 Inch Nails drummer and one of the youngest ever inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, was stepping in as Foo Fighters' new percussionist. For many, it felt like the pieces of a musical puzzle were falling into place. Ilan Rubin's versatility, honed over years with Neon, Angels and Airwaves, and Paramore, made him a natural fit for the sonic weight and complexity of the Foo Fighters catalog. His arrival signaled a fresh chapter for the band, while also reigniting excitement among fans eager to see what Rubin could bring to the stage. Yet, as one door opened, another didn't just close. It swung back open in the opposite direction. Josh Freese was simultaneously rejoining 9 Inch Nails, taking over the exact role Rubin had just vacated. In what can only be described as a seamless drummer swap, the two musicians effectively traded seats between two of the most iconic rock outfits of our time. Freese's reaction to this cosmic handoff was more than just polite. It was filled with gratitude and renewed energy. He acknowledged the strange beauty in returning to a band that had played such a huge role in shaping his career, expressing deep appreciation for the chance to work again with Trent Reznor and the NIN family. His message to fans was clear: let's effing G go. It was the kind of response only a seasoned artist could give, someone who understands the ebb and flow of the music industry, who knows that careers are not built on single gigs, but on decades of passion, resilience, and evolution. Freese's fans, many of whom followed him religiously across the years from punk to prog to industrial, welcomed the news with a sense of poetic justice. In returning to 9 Inch Nails, Josh wasn't retreating. He was going back to where he had helped forge something monumental. This transition between Freese and Rubin also underscores a broader truth about modern rock: that legacy is not just about holding on. It's about letting go with grace. Both drummers represent different but complementary approaches to rhythm. Rubin is precision meets intensity, with a multi-instrumentalist's mind and an innate sense of orchestration. Freese is the road-hardened chameleon, capable of adapting his playing to suit the DNA of any band he joins. That mutual respect is evident in how the transition has unfolded. No drama, just the quiet understanding between two professionals who share the same language, the drums. There's an elegance in the way they've exchanged roles without ego or friction, as if guided by the music itself. For the Foo Fighters, Rubin brings youth, technical flair, and an ability to evolve the band's sound in subtle ways. For Nine Inch Nails, the return of Freese offers a familiar thunder, a grounding presence with an edge sharpened by experience. As fans process the emotional weight of this switch, what remains is a sense of continuity in the chaos. The beat goes on, not because it must, but because it's in the hands of artists who understand its power. In the end, Josh Freese's reaction to Ilan Rubin joining the Foo Fighters is a masterclass in humility and resilience. He exited with grace, avoided the noise of resentment, and returned to a beloved stage with renewed purpose. His story is not one of rejection, but of redirection, proof that even in the unpredictable world of rock and roll, there is rhythm in the reshuffling, beauty in the return, and honor in passing the sticks. For fans of both artists, this drummer exchange has sparked endless conversations, not just about talent, but about legacy, timing, and musical chemistry. Some see Rubin's arrival as a chance for the Foo Fighters to experiment with their sonic palette. Rubin's classical training, multi-instrumental abilities, and studio experience bring a different flavor to the band's raw anthemic energy. It's not just about who can hit harder, it's about who can interpret the emotional weight behind every lyric, every chorus, every drop into silence. Rubin, who has scored films and composed orchestral arrangements, could potentially introduce new textures to the band's future records, perhaps pushing the boundaries of their well-established alt-rock roots. Meanwhile, Freese's return to Nine Inch Nails feels like a restoration of something primal. His drumming during his earlier tenure with the band was fierce, unpredictable, and visceral, a perfect match for Trent Reznor's dystopian industrial landscapes. Now older and even more refined, Freese re-enters that universe with added layers of perspective and maturity. His live performances with NIN are already being highly anticipated by fans, who know exactly what kind of intensity he brings to that stage. A storm contained within a man. In many ways, it's a full-circle moment, not just for Freese, but for the audience that has followed him through decades of musical reinvention.